money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it. Family strong, they solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it. Foundation been solid. Taking off like a rocket. Yeah. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I love you too. I love you too. Family so lit, they say we should make a YouTube, but we don't do that. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Happy to have you again. For all the other members, welcome to today's session here. This is the second session of today. We have been streaming already for 5 hours during the Asian session this morning. Heading into the London Open. Taking a little break, a little breather. And now back at it again here. We have some news coming. I think it's important to share this with you guys as well here. And of course, we have a lot of other things to discuss in regards to, for now, what it seems like gold and of course the dollar as well here. So welcome to today's stream. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what we have here. Boom. Important news again. Every Thursday right now we have the initial jobless claims here. Super important to keep a close eye on the unemployment rate right now. All right, this will definitely define the current sentiment, especially in the overall market, especially in the United States. So therefore, it's important to keep a very close eye on the initial jobless claims every Thursday, and keep in mind that Thursday is also a very special day. It usually refers to the day where things can flip, where things can turn, when things can, make an unexpected turn as well here. So I'm looking forward to host you guys. We're gonna talk about gold. We're gonna talk about gold here. We have a couple of things that I would like to talk with you about right now. And number one is, of course, what's happening currently with gold. Is at this particular moment we are seeing that that gold right now is bearish. On the weekly, we have been talking about it yesterday already. On the daily, we are still hovering around that daily zone, the daily level right now. And we're seeing that, we're looking quite bearish in my opinion as well here. All right, I see the same thing as what you've seen yesterday. And there's not much change here. We're trading a little bit lower. We're trading now around the 1976 here. My overall sentiment is still the same here. However, if you look on the 8 hour, and this is important what we're seeing right now, we're already very close towards this particular area of the month right now at the 8 hours. So we have this zone. We had that liquidity right now built as well right here, which we are kind of taking out at this particular moment. We're taking out these lows here of that previous session while still bouncing in this level. We have been bouncing from this already once. We saw an instant reaction right there. The question is right now, are we going to come down again towards that zone, and what will the reaction be from there? So I'm very curious to what we're going to find out when we are coming down towards that direction here. If we're going to immediately see a new, new buyer stepping in, a new fresh of demand coming back into the market, potentially looking for a move here. On the lower time frame, if you look at gold here in general, I see a tremendous amount of liquidity built here. And I still believe that today it is possible that we could see a bounce. We might be coming down. If we're creating a bounce here, we might be looking for a buy, in my opinion, short-term buy, because the higher time frame is still obviously looking quite bearish to me right now. But at the same time, you see that this low is right here, and we're hovering around this particular level right now. And what do we need to do in order to remain bearish? In my opinion, I think we need to close below the 1977 with a daily candle closure. So I want to see a daily candle closure around this particular level, preferably below that level, in order for me to stay bearish for the next open, the next week already. But it's important that we close below if you want to look for just only bearish momentum here. Until that moment, I still believe that there is a slight chance we are able to potentially come back up here. So in regards to a trade, I'm actually looking potentially for some longs if you do come up, which I think is still possible. Somewhat between the 1982 and the 1986 level. I'm trying to look for it. Why? Because we have that imbalance right there. If we a little bit zoom in, we have that unmitigated, retested or unmitigated area. We crushed the 2000 levels eventually right here after touching it multiple times. We came down, but we never retested the highs, or at least could have better say the lows of that 2000 range right here. So I'm looking and waiting for the news. I think we're going to see a major turnaround. I think we're going to see a flip potentially happening here. And I think that we're going to see a lot of volume coming in roughly 30-45 minutes from now when the news will come out here. Super important in regards to that. Another layer as well is the dollar. The dollar is now coming back towards a new zone. We are back in towards an area where we got rejected from earlier as well here. We are building a series of higher highs and lower lows on the RSI here, if you know what that means here. If you look at on this particular cheat sheet for the people. Bullish, bearish divergences right here, okay? If you create a lower low on price and a higher low on the indicator, usually it indicates that we're looking for a bullish divergence. Here you have that the other way around. We're seeing a bearish divergence, series of higher highs, lower lows on the RSI here. So yes, we are coming up. We keep piling up. The dollar is getting stronger. The dollar is looking bullish on the higher time frame, but at the same time, I believe that or there is a slight chance that we will make a short-term correction. So this could only benefit us for gold here. So that's why I'm interested in buys above a certain level as a quick trade in and out here. And if you do create something bigger, and if you truly break some daily levels and we're coming down below, and I think the most important level to break is or actually to close below is this level right here. Because if you close below this level, actually a closure, a body closure, yeah, then I remain bearish for the rest of the day as well for gold. Are we not looking at indices? I have not really checked the indices out, to be honest. We could still have a look at it, in my opinion. It's still possible. We have been looking at the volatility index. We saw something very strange, which doesn't happen that much. And that is that the volatility index right now is coming up and coming down. And if you then look at the US30, or you look at the S&P 500, we're seeing similar behavior, right? Very, very interesting what we're currently experiencing right here. But I can already see something right now for the US30, that if we break this particular low, of course, the 33,334. I mean, it's only down from there, in my opinion here, all right? Coming back down towards this range. So we have a lot of room here to come down. So if we see this coming down, breaking below, closing below, might looking for sales below the zone here, just because there is a clean, a super clear gap in between. We already have tapped into it twice. All right, that means that we already tried to push up one more time. If you now break the lows of this initial high, we might see a potential, reversal here in the short term for the US30. Preferably, I want to focus on the US30 if we decide to come down here. Down is why are we swing trading? Scalping is more interesting. I think it's important to have a look, have an understanding of the higher time frames also, in order to make lower time frame decisions, at least. Norman said, what's up, man, Lorenzo? Nice to meet you again. I was with you in the Asian session. The Asian session was actually very, very nice. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. The other pairs, by the way, there's one more thing that we need to look at. And that is the, that's super important. That is the, I believe, Japanese yen. So let me check that out real quick. We have been talking about it earlier. So the Japanese yen right now is still in that range. We are now bouncing here. We are building We have been building some liquidity now below. But we tapped into this zone once. We shoot up from there. We're losing a little bit of strength right now. We're losing a little bit of gasoline for the Japanese yen index itself. But keep in mind that yesterday and today we came down massively here. So I want to keep a very close eye on the yen. Because that means that if we are deciding to come up, we're going to see a lot of pairs potentially, of course, coming down here. So we're talking about GJ. We're talking about the euro against the yen. We're talking about all these type of pairs here. So we just need to be patient with the yen. But if we do decide to make that move, we know immediately what to look out for, okay? Could be either, GJ, EJ, AJ, all the different types of yen pairs that are drawing my attention here. Also, look at what we're building. Again, super clean, super clear. So I just want you to pay very close attention to at least some yen pairs as well here. Just because if we do decide to break and come back up above here and continue a journey, yeah, then you will see all these pairs coming down. So keep a close eye on it. By the way, let's see what we have in the building here. What do you have here in the New York session today? Let's see what we have. Ardit Mata here as always. Can you help explain what buy sell side liquidity is? Yes. Kevin Ferrasa, hi Lorenzo, you might check out the dollar index versus the dollar Swiss franc. Yes. Definitely, we'll definitely have a look at it. Phil, Liquidity Hunter, Sven, Joshua, Voltaren still here. Jamie, Peter, my man, Crazy, Shihab, Dennis Burgink, let's get it. The Crixes, Ardit Mata, Danny, yes sir, Harshid, Elbrus, Samuel. Let's go. Much love, guys. But look at what the yen is doing, by the way. This is preparing for a massive turnaround here. Whenever you see a trend that clear, at some point, reversal time. All right. And the question is, which one is then weaker? Which other particular currency against the yen will be the weakest? Will that be the dollar? Will that be the British pound? Will that be the euro? Like all these type of pairs, that's what we're kind of trying to figure out. Based on that, you can make pretty accurate trading decisions when you see that reversal happening. However, you need to see that volume coming into the market. And the volume will be coming in here very soon here. Milan says GJ is going to drop. Yes, that's what we're looking for today. If not tomorrow. Do we have some news coming for the yen? Let's have a look here. No, so I am very curious to what will happen here when the yen breaks out of this particular zone here. Two Mises MetaTrader 5 safe to trade? I think so, yes. By the way, guys, let's get these likes up here. We're gonna have a giveaway very soon. Every single stream we're trying to do something in regards to giveaway here. So let's see what we have, what we can do for today. Let me create a poll real quick. So there we go. We have gold. I'm only interested in buys for now. All right, even though that the daily and the weekly is looking bearish. Then we have the yen. This could be any yen pair. And then we have the Dow Jones. All right. So then we have the US30. I think that's the only thing that I'm looking for. Well, the only thing. That's why these are definitely a couple of things that we're looking for. And that's what I'm interested in right here. So we can sell it until the 33,180 from there. With a massive gap. After that rejection, after coming back towards that initial range right here. Let me see what the data says. This range right here. There we go. The value area low of this range right here. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be better. All right, look at that zone. Look at that reaction. If we now break below, taking it down towards the 32,180. Okay. Actually looking very, very clean. Very, very clean. What indicators do you use? Not that many, my friend. I use the RSI on the higher time frame. So the 4-hour daily, weekly. Fibonacci. And then there is something that's called the fixed range volume profile, which measures the volume of ranges. And that's it. Nalini says, good morning, enjoying your stream tremendously. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. I'm doing it for you, my friend. By the way, guys, I'm taking a very serious approach right now to the manta charts again. We're gonna, post and look at all these type of setups that I'm personally interested in. So again, we're trying to look at a lot of particular setups in the market. Doing my analysis here, posting potential setups in there. The dollar yen broke even. So we broke even on the trade. We took the straight live on the Asia session. We went into profit. Eventually came up, broke even, wanted to look for a better entry. Gold is still valid. We're still looking at that same level. For the US30 right now, let me create a new screenshot here so you know exactly what I'm thinking about. Let me post it right now here. Number one. I need to see which area of supply this is. I think the 15-minute. Wait for closure. Stop loss above previous high. Let's go. If you guys want to join the Discord, you can join. Links in the description or links in the chat. You can find it there. We're growing in a very rapid pace. Yesterday we reached the 9,000 members in our community right here. We're almost at 9,073. We're growing in a very rapid pace here. We're going to do a lot of stuff. We have a massive upgrade coming for the community very, very soon here. So I'm extremely excited here. Okay. So in the mentor chart, you will constantly get updated about potential setups that I'm personally looking for. Live on stream, potentially, usually, or not. Could also be random when I'm not streaming at all. Okay. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful. Looking forward to that, guys. All right, so we have an alert set on US30. Keeping a close eye on gold. We're building liquidity. We're building liquidity here. Might see a reaction already right here around the zone as well. So there we go. Keep a close eye on the dollar here. I might see it coming down here a little bit during news. So that's why it could potentially help us with gold. US30, we're going to find out how the market or the stock market reacts here, or how the indices react in general. I'm going to look at a couple of yen pairs right now. There we go. All right, GJ is number one. GJ is coming down. Not satisfied yet. Building a lot of liquidity to the upside here. So we're definitely not there yet at the moment. Australian dollar, Japanese yen is more interesting, way more interesting at the moment right now. Yeah, we're seeing that internal rejection here. Again, the very area low of that range. Waiting for the yen to make a move here. So the Australian dollar has more potential. I like it. I like what the Australian dollar is doing. Yeah, I really like it actually. I really like what I see here. So let's open the yen on the lower time frame. Alright, that's one. Somebody was talking about GU. I think it's time to go over some pairs right now here. So we are fully ready. Morning LC, blessings. Bruno, my man. Is there going to be more Asian sessions? Yes. Absolutely. I definitely like it. I enjoyed it a lot here. It was really nice, really chilled. And less volume, but at least there was consistent price action. So price was moving constantly. So that was good. The dollar against the yen, let me check out as well. Alright, we're still around that same range. We came up eventually. We're still at weekly, or I think this resistance right now on this on the daily. So we're trying to push through the highs. But it depends on what we're going to find out with the dollar later today. So we're gonna find out here. That's why we need to be a little bit patient with the dollar yen, because of the news itself. And then we have the euro. Okay, I think Australian dollar, guys, is looking actually the best. Australian dollar against yen looking the weakest of them all, in my opinion, right now. Let's do GU, and then we have our circle completed for now. And then we know what to focus on. We have that 8-hour zone. We're tapping into that level. We created internal higher high. Higher high was created. Okay, let's put this align this with the dollar right now. Same time frame. Yes, sir. All right. I'm waiting for a lower low, for sure, for the dollar here. And see if it can actually come. See a small rejection from this level. Waiting for a lower low. And then GU. What does GU be doing? Well, we see now at the moment that we bounced from that same zone. We created a higher high after creating a lower low. So we are now looking to potentially flip here. I might see us coming still towards that zone. So just let's see how we develop. If we come down here, and if we actually do flip, come down, tap into that range, and looking for higher targets in the short term right now. So let's see how we develop here. All the alerts are set. We know what to look out for. We have the dollar, we have the yen, gold, and the US30. And all the alerts are set, if I'm correct right now. There we go. With, in my opinion, the US30 right now being the favorite here. Bro, have you ever been in profit, but because of greed you wanted more and end up losing money? Yes, I've been there. I've been there. How do you think the Bitcoin is going to go up or down? I think if we break the tether dominance, if we break this high here on the tether dominance, I think the Bitcoin will come down and we immediately will shoot up from there. So Bitcoin should be coming down. In my opinion, is what I'm currently seeing here. It all depends on the dollar though. It all depends on what we're seeing as well on the dollar from more of a macro standpoint as well. How much percent do you make monthly with trading? I'm trying to focus on like 10% a month. On like consistent results. I'm trying to play around now with different sessions as well. Will we have a crypto stream this week? Learned so much new information during the crypto session. Yeah, we're gonna have a stream, yeah. I'm short on euro Japanese yen. Should I exit in profit or should I exit? It's up to you. If you're in profit, it's up to you. It's really up to you. I'm not here to tell you what to do, especially when you're already in profit. But the dollar news can affect the Japanese yen as well. Take that in consideration. Mattea, welcome, welcome, welcome. That rejection is very, very beautiful, by the way. We have been getting rejected already multiple times at this zone. We're seeing the same thing happening again. Which is, of course, pretty nice after we've seen that whole range. So we had the consolidation. We expanded out of that range. And now we're coming back to retest that range one more time. Creating some sort of double top here. Let's see if we can break the low and close below that level here. New York Open has been done. New York Stock Exchange opens in an hour and a half. Count Chile, it already opened. New York Open has been done. Yeah, 50 minutes ago. The New York Stock Exchange opens in an hour and a half. If you hedge your order, is there a chance additional loss can happen? If you're on profit and you hedge your order, you just make sure that you pay commissions or fees. But it should be good. Keep in mind, I don't know what broker you use or specifically, but it should be good. Lorenzo, what are the odds of the dollar continuing up here? Well, there is definitely a possibility here. However, I'm just trying to look at the overall perspective, what we're currently seeing with the dollar happening right now. We are cooling out, we are slowing down here, and we are facing some resistance right now as well. So we will find out in 15 minutes. The market is waiting for the next 15 minutes, is waiting for the news to come out. And from there, we will find out. We will find out. Count Chile says, "Lo, you changed your strategy. It seems SMC has a little bit whack." When were you on the last time? SMC has some good insights. So yeah, we barely traded like lately. I don't know, unless it's like 7-8 months ago, but we barely traded actually from areas of demand and supply. In terms of execution, but we use it all the time still, every single day. We use it as to mark out our zones, our supply zones, our demand zones, our liquidity, like fair value gap, all that stuff. Look at the Nasdaq, look at the Dow Jones coming down here. We're gonna find out with gold. We're gonna find out what's gonna happen here. And we're not gonna chase. We're not gonna chase only when it reverses and we see the potential in the short term. But if we close below that daily level here, I'll remain bearish on gold for sure. We're looking very bad. We're looking very bearish right now. Sukhpreet says, I used to take entries from supply and demand zones, but these days entering on breakout more wins. Yes. So I'm using supply and demand zones for the bounces, for the correlations. And then we look at the break. Then we look at a breakout. For example, US30 is a great example right now. I actually think it looks very clean if you break the low here. Halim says, SMC is good to frame where you are in the market and then execute on breaks to follow momentum. That's exactly what I'm doing. That's exactly what it is. Absolutely. I completely agree. I completely agree here. And then with the break, also looking at the correlation. So also looking at the dollar index, look at the Japanese yen basket, looking at all the different type of baskets to get a good understanding of the individual currencies as well. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. A dollar yen is looking to starting to look weaker right now, and the yen itself is holding here. I'm looking forward to see the Japanese yen basket making a move to the upside as well here. Hopefully US30 breaks at 32,300. Yes, sir. That would be amazing. That would be good. Hi, bro. Never seen any trader watching correlations as much as you. Yes, I really, really like it. I just made the most money with it and I stick with it. That's why. Quinton says win rate skyrocketed since I started using the index. That's fantastic, brother. Okay, in 9 minutes till the news. I believe when the Japanese yen basket will break, it will fly. Well, if you look at it here right now, I mean, this is looking definitely like a massive build up to something. Absolutely. So I keep a very close eye on it. And this will definitely push it down. We know that the Australian dollar is relatively weaker, so it will massively affect the price of the Australian dollar against the yen when it happens. So that's why we want to be on top. We want to be on top of that. Where were you born? I was born in the Netherlands. Island Boss says, I'm now in the Netherlands from Jamaica. Nice. Amazing. Where are you at? Where are you at? I believe when the Japanese yen basket finally breaks. Yes, we already talked about this. Bro, what do you think of DJ? I like it, but I have one problem with it. And that is the liquidity that's getting built up here. So I want to see something like this. You know, taking it out, breaking it low, reversing, selling from there. Something like that. What's the best prop firm in European currently? It's hard to say. I'm still with FTMO. I'm not with FTMO, but I have the most experience with it. But there are different prop firms with different rules. I think they're popping up left and right all over the place. Like hundreds of them. So I have no idea which one is better. Which one has the best rules. It's very hard to say. Very hard to say. What we're going to do, we're going to make a section here where we're going to talk about prop firms and stuff where you can freely discuss them as well. Royally in Jamaica, from Jamaica. Big up, me fellow Yardis. Shout out to you, bro. You know that guy, right? That guy, that Western guy, that European, I don't know, that like Western American dude that's talking Jamaican. It's so funny. It is so funny, man. Everyone I've seen this video, probably. Where is that video? I want to see that video now. News is coming in 4 minutes. Hope you guys are ready. We're keeping a very close eye on the US30. Keep a close eye on the yen basket. Keep a close eye on the dollar. We're keep a close eye on gold. We're keeping very close eye on gold. Which one was it? There was something about it, man. It was so funny.
All gone, bro. Yo, let me ask you something. You ever there with a big girl?
Yeah, man.
They have this one Mampy when me did that link.
Yeah.
Big old girl.
Yeah.
But she have a little vibe, isn't me? Somebody check it 1 and 2 times.
Sure.
But yo, she start get too freaky with the thing.
Yeah.
She tell me say she want have a threesome. I swear says that next year she talk about.
Yeah.
Or when me check is a monkey coming out the room.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, work with me.
Yeah, me they deal with it the same way, but yeah. You see me?
No, man, a monkey business that.
So you ever link a girl like that?
Yeah, me I say, man, me a gangster, me not do them thing there.
We can tell say you a gangster.
Yeah.
True say me a gangster.
Yeah,
So me
really.
can recognize say
Nice.
you a gangster. That me I say.
That's right.
We a gangster when I
That's
deal
it.
with them
We
things
not
there.
deal with them
We
things.
did deal with it, but we not deal with it.
Yeah, we deal with certain things, but we not deal with them real bad people things. Straight.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Big shout out to the Jamaicans here in the chat. US30 better drop, we're gonna be angry. Don't worry, we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out very, very soon. This guy is so funny, man.
When a Jamaican gets angry.
Why don't Jamaican men eat pum pum?
I don't know. Maybe I have to ask if I don't know, honestly.
Do you think that maybe? Oh, sorry. Sorry, getting a call here. 1 sec.
Okay.
A dirty girl. Me not done tell you don't call off my blood clot phone when me there work. Y'all go suck your mother pussy clot. And mind me don't give you 2 boxing and your bumbo clot face when me come home. Sure. Sorry about that. My wife.
No.
I always tell her, if I go and act like a roadside gal, then me I could treat you like a roadside gal, you know?
Seriously, I will teach him them
Sorry about
languages.
Anywho, you were saying?
I don't know. I don't remember.
So funny. Okay, we have news coming in 1 minute, guys. Let's pay close attention. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Jobless claims. Better than expected, worse than expected, lower than expected, or higher than expected. We're gonna find out right now. Keep a close eye on the yen as well. There we go. A little bit of delayed response here. Okay, Fab Manufacturing came out bullish. Initial jobless claims. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. A little bit of a delayed response here. Okay. Came out lower, so better than expected here. It should be bullish. Should be bullish though. Let's see how the dollar reacts right now. If we're gonna come up. Yes, we're coming up. We are coming up here for the dollar. That means gold coming further down. It should be coming down here. This should only be beneficial also for us for the US30. We're gonna see probably a little bit of a delayed response for the indices themselves. Gold should be are coming now to that zone here. All right, so we are now in that 8-hour zone, which we're talking about right here. We now tapped into that level. So what we have done right now is we have taken out the lows completely. We are now tapping into that zone. Now it's the question, okay, what are we going to do from here? Are we going to keep coming down, or are we actually seeing that we're going to bounce from there? It seems that you would say that, of course, the dollar is bullish, so gold should come down further, as what it tells you also with the higher time frame. You see clearly that we're looking bearish right now. The question is, are we going to close a daily level, a daily candle below that zone? Eventually. So are we going to close it tonight? It's not relevant for now, but it's important to understand for the next coming, in my opinion, days, even maybe the next 2 weeks ahead of us here. So especially when you see a big, reversal candle like this already, an indecisive candle, and then a massive red candle to the downside here. So it's good to know. Let's see where we're at, because in the same time, we are coming now towards that zone here. We are bouncing into some demand. We have been bouncing from this already once. And the last time we did, we immediately got bought up there. We were building the liquidity. That has now been taken out. So I'm seeing, I'm curious now if we can take out this particular low. And from there, we will find out. US30 is by far still my favorite setup for today's stream. Super clean, a massive gap, rejection of the value area low, consolidation expansion retracement, looking for the continuation, filling up that imbalance, breaking the low, dollar now bullish, okay, which is now good for the stock market as well. So things are aligning here for gold. Let's be patient here. Let's see how we evolve. What do you think about the liquidity above the US30? So what I think about it is that if this was not the value area low, I would say, okay, there is more potential here, but we are retesting the zone and we are getting rejected from a strong area of supply as well. With the dollar now being bullish and that massive gap, I remain, my bias remains the same here. Any plans for crypto stream this week? Yes. Next zone for the dollar is right there. Okay, lows has been taken. Quickly also want to look at the Nasdaq and the Dow Jones, or the Nasdaq and the S&P. Yeah, it's similar, but it's not the same. But it's similar. It's very similar. Yeah, it's all very, very similar. Lorenzo, doesn't the dollar usually go down if it's bad news? So this is good news. And this time it actually reacts the way it should react. Because it's the initial jobless claims came out lower than expected. Lower than the forecast. And and also the Fed manufacturing index came out lower than expected. So that's both pretty decent. We have the existing home sales still coming. BTC start going down. Yeah. Why? We're breaking the tether dominance right here. And of course the dollar is coming up. My cryptocurrency course is going to get released this weekend. I'm extremely excited for it. It's going to be free. And if you're interested in it, again, join our Discord as well. I'm going to look at all the instructions. I'm going to give you all the instructions right here how to get access to it if you're in Discord. So you know exactly what to do. We can also keep a close eye on the Nasdaq. By the way, so not only the US30. Seems like the way the economy is in the US30 in the US. So a lot of things are in these are formulated. I saw an interesting video about the on my Instagram about people talking about the unemployment rate and how that's set up here. Let me see if I can find it for you right now. I think it was this guy.
Can we not get a grip on, I see layoffs, unemployment down. Why are they changing the way? Are they changing the way? Give me your, because you have so much more experience than me. Give me the read on unemployment. Like, is it a real number?
Yes, it is absolutely a real number. Just
Okay.
you got to understand that because we're all living in our own little bubbles.
Right.
So where do we see the layoffs? We see the layoffs in our own little slice of the world, which is not even our own slice of the world, which maybe a little bit of finance. Finance is like
Tech.
maybe
I was
5%.
speaking tech.
So,
Zoom.
but tech is getting sliced. But tech is for every software engineer, there's literally 100 plumbers, 100
Right.
electricians,
Right.
100 people who are working in hospitality,
Right.
and all that stuff. And all you got to list, just go to the airport. You've been to the airport like in the last month or two. It's not you can't roll bowling balls over there. Okay, it's kill or be killed, right? And what does that tell you? That tells you demand is still very, very strong. So yeah, and we can have two of the same things. Ironically enough, I tweeted out the other day. I was like, the irony of life right now is that we're all petrified that ChatGPT is going to take away our jobs, and yet we've never had a tighter labor market in our life.
Why can we not get a grip?
All right. So what he says is very interesting. He talks about the fact that indeed the demand is still extremely high, but at the same time, we're seeing a tremendous increase in the technologies as well here. So we're in the middle of something very special that we have never been before, and also with the current economy and the current status of the dollar, it's truly a remarkable time here. So that you're here right now as a trader during times like these, it's actually a very special moment. You might not think about it now, but in the future, you will think about the dollar and what's happening with the dollar now. Hopefully, years back when you can talk about, wow, remember when the dollar collapsed? I was there trading. Well, this is definitely a possibility here. So we're living in extremely, extremely interesting times. And I hope you guys are ready for it. All right, let's see how gold closes this 1 hour candle. Because we have now taken out the lows. The question is now, are we going to get bought up from here, or is it truly closure, body closure below? Like we said at the beginning of the stream, it's important to see where we close this candle right now on the 1 hourly. In my opinion, the Nasdaq is looking the most clean of all the particular setups that we're seeing. The Nasdaq and the US30. SPX as well, yeah, very similar to the other ones. Yeah, very similar. Yo, what accounts are we training with right now? Around 160,000 on one account, and then we have another account as well on the back. All right, let's see what the dollar is capable of right here. On the US30, would you not consider the higher low at 33,412 as a significant one? Well, if you look here, you have that zone below it. That's why I was very patient. So you can break the low, but you can then tap into that area of the month. So that's why I was a little bit careful with that particular zone right there. But I get where you're coming from. Very sharp. Oh, look at that. Look at GU as well. Look at the dollar. Look at GU. The dollar is in a 2-hour zone. Gold is getting bought up right now. We have created this new lows here. So these are now new lows. Look at what the dollar is doing. Look at GU here. Lorenzo, why don't you get 5 million funding? So yeah, we're working with back-end capital. Cannot really talk about it too much. Okay. I'm in the USD short right now. Any advice? Pay very close attention to the dollar. The dollar index, and look at where we at right now, because we are now in a 2-hour area of supply. We're closing in 12 minutes. So you have more information in 12 minutes in regards to where you're at. And as C says, longed GJ. Yeah, the M broke down. We were talking about the liquidity here. Just, I feel like so much manipulation going on. Yeah. Welcome to Q2, my friend. S&P's coming down very nicely as well. We're getting somewhere. Same for the S&P. I actually like it. I actually really like it. All right, there we go. Number one. Starting to come down. I'll let you guys know when I enter. It's important that the S&P also breaks below. And you definitely want to wait for a closure. Definitely want to wait for a 50-minute closure here. No rushing. Put them both here. All right. Looking good. The point is you have to wait for the closure. Or you don't have to. It's up to you. But I'm waiting for the closure. Why? We have a 50-minute candle closure. We have a 1-hour candle closure. We have the New York Stock Exchange coming coming also in 30 minutes. Or the New York Stock Exchange open. And what tends to happen is that they pull in a lot of people. They make you think we're going to come down all the way. Make you think the price is gone. And then, boom, demand steps in. Takes over. So I really want to see a body closure below. I had a lovely trade this morning on London from GJ with a buy using your strategy. Amazing, brother. Yeah, dollar is doing very well. So again, we're waiting for the 1-hour candle closure in 5 minutes. 3 minutes. There we go. Look at the S&P now as well. Focus mode right now. 2 minutes, 20 seconds. You will see the last minute of this hourly candle closure. It's gonna get a little bit, it's gonna get all over the place here. We're gonna see demand coming in. We're gonna really find out where we close. And in what pace. One minute, 30 seconds. Maddie, my man. Good to see you again, brother. For the second time. Today, I guess, right? Beautiful as well in the S&P right here. Okay. There we go. We have a 1 hour candle closure right now. Good. We close below. That is very good. That is very good here. Not in yet, not in yet. No, you will see what I'm in. I'll show you exactly what I'm going to do. So we have one thing right now. We have this zone right here. And we have broken below that zone. This is on the S&P. If we bounce and we reject, lower low, trade. Stop loss above these zones here. You will see when we're going for it here. Dollar broke highs again. Right, so that rejection right now of that low. You see that immediate demand comes in. A closure below is a trade. Okay, there we go. Short S&P. Short S&P, immediate fall down, immediate drop. Looking for the continuation. The reason why the S&P is because the S&P showed a very clear structure, a very clear retest, whereas the US30 still had that gap in between. I feel more comfortable with the S&P right now at the moment. Wait. Volatility index looks good. What an expansion as well. Wow. Still not in yet. Not sure, but do you think the move already happened? No. Not yet. I just think we're waiting for a retest. But I definitely don't think it's over yet. So what I'm doing now, I'm just currently reviewing the way it moves, the way the market moves here, the way it comes up. Initial reaction is good, closure is good. Final test is the retest or the breakdown, and that's it. Same for the S&P 500. When I'm in, I say I am in. Want to see the body closure there, and that's patience space. Yes, be patient here. What about gold? We'll look at it in a second here. Just really want to make sure we do not miss on this particular move right now. The volatility index is also a very good sign to look at right now. Are you in a sell S&P? No, you will hear me saying I am in. I am in when I'm in a trade. closure above this, for me, is immediate trade. The value area low has not been tested as well. If you take it to the 1 minute, you have this zone right here. Somewhat around there, if you could short from that, it would be the ideal zone. It's very good how the volatility index came up here. So if the volatility index comes down and it doesn't close above here, what's going to happen is the following. So you have the... I take right now the S&P as example. So you have the volatility index here. You have the volatility index right there. When the volatility index came up, we came down. So now it's the question, can we close above here? Nathan says I have a sell limit on the S&P. Okay. I'm waiting a little bit still. All right, very area low. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit focused right now. Want to make sure that we catch the move here. That we do not rush into trades, that we're just patiently waiting for the right breakdown. Lorenzo, how far can gold come down? I will check it later. But the dollar is looking good. Dollar is looking very strong. Daily, we all know what gold is on the daily here. Alright, we're going to talk about it in a second. The VIX really need to push here. We managed to get back into that initial range, which is right here. We have that support right there, which is good. You came literally you came in that zone. You came all the way down. You broke above it. Now you're coming back here. If you balance out in that zone again, and we can break out. Absolutely fantastic. One touch, one move towards that support, bouncing, continuation. Will be the perfect retest to look for the further continuation down. And then on the S&P, it's all about candle structures, closer below certain candle to then enter a position. Okay, gold is breaking down here. Is it a chalk? Not yet, no. Not yet. The US30 is also very, very weak here. Okay. Damn, but what are you waiting for? I'm waiting for the VIX. There is a strong negative correlation between the volatility index and the S&P 500. This chart is built on the S&P 500. Options exchange, so that means that it's just a formulated chart based on all the options. And there is a strong negative correlation. If the volatility index comes up, S&P 500 comes down, US30 will follow, Nasdaq will follow. So we came up all the way, we wicked above it, but we didn't close above that zone here. But at the same time, we're holding now, we're back in that range, which is a good sign. So I see the volatility index making moves here. And keep in mind, we're coming up right now, just before the New York Stock Exchange open as well. Which is another thing that I actually like. Because we usually tend to reverse. when the New York Stock Exchange opens up.
If I got it, they got it. Fairly strong, they solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it. Foundation been solid. Taking off like a rocket. Yeah, I count money when I'm bored. Watch the
Kashif, if US30 close above 33,000, yeah, that's another layer. We can talk about this indeed.
in my.
But as of right now, with the volatility index here
It's just me and the fam.
coming up just before the New York Stock Exchange open is usually a good sign.
It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah,
Did ICT help you learn trading?
it's just me and the fam.
Yeah, definitely. You have to go through a lot of stuff to get really to what he like to the golden nuggets. Let's say so there's a lot of like things that I like things that are very straight to the point. For example, so it's it's a lot of to go through, but it's worth it. But I'm not just only focusing on ICT. I like all kinds of different strategies, models, and I'm trying to formulate a little bit of a hybrid.
House don't need no tour. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam.
All right, 5 minutes. After the New York Open and once we're in position, we can look at all the charts. For now, I want to stick with the S&P here. Why did you pick this zone? The candle structure is right here. That candle structure right there. Why the doji candle? It's a bearish, bullish bearish candle. So it's like 1, 2, 3, bearish, bearish, or bullish, bullish. It's like it indicates that there are orders in there. All right, I like what we're seeing so far. Keep in mind that this is that zone, initial zone that created that low here. So we really need to break below this, and the VIX needs to break above it. I mean, that's a serious manipulation in the market this week. I help GJ, great. But we need to focus right now. The M basket, yeah, okay, so the M basket is still balancing here.
Catch up. See you in my river trying to catch up. Run and see you running trying to catch up. I see you gasping, leave you breathless. Breathless. Catch up. See you in my river trying to catch
Playlist, I will check it out.
up. See you running trying to catch up. I see you gasping, leave you breathless. Breathless. You can't be me, and I'm not you. I've been taught to, and I'm not too. Feeling like bliss. I studio apartments, no room in it. Now it's a house with a little welcome doormat. I wanna go on a ride, you wanna ride.
Alright, we have the New York Stock Exchange open in 2 minutes here.
Compliment on my flaws like that's alright. They all want what we have and that's fine. Catch up, see you in my review trying to catch up. Run and see you running trying to catch up. I see you guys been leave you breathless, breathless. Catch up, see you in my review trying to catch up. Run and see you running trying to catch up. I see you guys been leave you breathless, breathless. Kiss my baby, I need all of the love. You're number one and there's no runner up. I tell my babies I need all of the hugs. The blessings hit, I got more than enough. I kiss my baby, all the love that I need. And I'm loving on you, I know you loving on me. I try.
Serious manipulation in the market this week. Milan. Yes. Definitely. Definitely. This week has been savage. That's why the best thing you can do is to be patient. And really wait for the right confirmation. Okay, New York Stock Exchange opened up here. We shoot up straight away. Volatility index is coming down. Now it's coming down. There we go. That closure is extremely important right now. All over the place. No direction yet. I'm looking at the big screen. A closure below right now will be very, very good. There we go. The volatility index bounced from that support. We were talking about it right here. We came back into that range. That was that support right there. All right, get ready. Volatility index is showing a good sign here. Okay, we closed still above it. We still closed above it. Crazy moves, crazy moves. It wants to go, but it doesn't go. So it wants to break. It doesn't want to break. It doesn't want to close yet. Look at the body. One's kind of skeptical on this. So yeah, well, if there is no closure and break of that initial zone that you see here underneath, this is a fantastic low to look to take consideration. The 4,150. Until then, nothing. US30 underneath. What a movements, what a movement, what a struggling. Let's move to the 5 minute. I think this is better for now. Wait for that closure below. It's good that we were patient here. What we do if the VIX breaks to the downside? We might look at a reversal here. It's all about body closures. Body closures are key. Wicks don't mean anything. Are you afraid of the dollar index retrace? I'm more afraid of the volatility index breaking down. That's the most important chart to look at. Let me clean it up a little bit. What's happening to gold? Yeah, we're breaking down here. This is gonna be a long-term trade.
That's my best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Go best friend. That's my best friend.
When is the debt ceiling coming? What is it? And what is it? Can you explain? The debt ceiling is pretty much, well, let's say the debt ceiling we will figure out exactly the 1st of June what will happen here. If they're gonna increase the debt ceiling or not here. Okay, we're breaking below. What's US30 doing? US30 as well. I remember somebody said, I'm gonna buy if price comes back up. Sells for now are invalidated. That's why we wait for confirmation. No rushing. If the volatility index closed above this level, I would have immediately entered a short. Very interesting to see how the volatility index is getting bought up straight away as well. Okay, sells for now invalidated. Yen is not moving. I remember people were talking about DJ. For now, yen is not moving. Let's see where the dollar is at. Dollar is still coming up. No signs of slowdown for the dollar yet. No overextension. I think we broke the higher highs as well. Should have watched gold rather. Indices looked also very, very good. But you still want to wait for a confirmation. US30 is hovering around that zone still. It's still there. I think a lot of buyers got triggered as well right now.
try, but they can't get rid of me. I keep on coming with energy. I keep on bringing that energy. Energy, energy, energy. I feel on top of the top. I think outside of the box. I won't fall into that box. Energy, energy, energy. Live up to my name. Go wrong, take the blame. Never wanted other fame. I stay away from that lane. I can still wake up and ball out. All in my court, I go ball out. Look at my baby go all out. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, yeah,
Look at that rejection here. Look at that rejection for the US30 right now. Look at the volatility index coming back up.
yeah, come on. I could write this in my sleep. Say you don't sleep, but I sleep. That's why you're sleeping on me. Why? Energy, energy, energy. Don't say a word or a peep. Me, I'm just me, I'm me. I keep it true, I don't sneak. Energy, energy, energy. I hit being on a
Look at that. Wow, we might not be there yet.
watching my babies get old. That gets me into my zone. That gets me into my groove. You know I'm nice, I'm not rude. Got no time for attitudes. Energy, energy, energy. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, 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 come on. Yeah, yeah, come on.
We might not be there yet. You see that right now. All right. So we came up, we retested this highs right now. But we also have a very hard time to break above here. So it's really, we're starting to build liquidity to the downside as well. The volatility index is still getting butt up. Look at that, wow. He came up, New York open, came back up, retested its zone, coming back down again. Same for the S&P 500. Our end target, if it would come down, is still 33,182. $15-minute candle closure has been done. Bro, what is that green box? That's a breaker block right here. Prince, my man, welcome to the stream. Kind of crazy right now with the indices here. We're still waiting for the right moment. There's still potential here to come down. What is a breaker block without taking too much of your time? It's an order block, I call it a reversed order block. So what happened is that it came down, it broke structure, immediately shoot up, and now it holds support. So it's actually a zone, an area of resistance turning into an area of support, if you want to make it very, very easy. All right, we have to wait. That's it, guys. We have to wait. Some people were convinced we're gonna go up. But it's still right in the middle. How can be the dollar this strong when it's really the country in the toilet? Well, people still view the dollar as a safe asset, as a safe haven. Risk off. Golden tips to sell GJ. All right. Volatility index, man. We're looking better. Well, we want to see a body closure. We have so much liquidity still built up here as well. Ricardo says, also Europe is crazy, or less financially sound, more woke than the US, and also closer to Russia. I'm curious if it actually, if it's more woke. I'm not sure. I cannot tell. I haven't been to the US in a long time. But I'm not sure about being more woke in Europe. I always cannot believe that, to be honest. I'm in Florida. Florida, yeah. Okay. Miami, Florida, that state. Okay. Might be interested in shorting it right now. Body closure above, and I will be very happy. How accurate is the Volks volatility index? Very, very accurate. Up to an 85% negative correlation. If the yen decides to break and close above, we're gonna come up. We're gonna push further up. which has to push the indices down. Short Nasdaq instead. I have not looked at the Nasdaq, so that's a good point. US30 looks, yeah, much weaker though. We're still back at that low. We're still below that low. So I see where it come from. But I would still prefer the US30 right here. Brother check GJ? Yes, I'm seeing it. I have an alert set on GJ as well, in case. Volatility index. We're getting somewhere. Look at how we close this 30-minute candle as well, by the way. Give you a little bit of a different perspective here. That's the beautiful thing about the VIX. It's the best confirmation. Are you 20 breakout of the open range, and if candle closes below, you wait for a retest? Yes, it's the retest, but it can also be the correlated confirmation. A body closure below this level, the 32,271, will be very good if the VIX also closes above here, which should be the case. And yeah, we will have a trade. News coming. More news is coming indeed. Keep a close eye on the dollar right now. Negative for the dollar. Still the same level here for GU. Why 32,271? We don't know yet. We have to wait for the volatility index. Well, that's the internal low. Put it as high. All right. Robbie, lastly, Lorenzo, sure. I don't know. I don't understand your question, bro. I'm very focused right now on what I'm seeing here because I see that there is still potential. So a little more quiet than usual. Do you prefer trading index or Forex? No preference. I think US30 step is more clear than S. I agree. Johnny, what's up? Hope everyone has a blessed day. Thank you, man. That's beautiful. Okay, we're coming down. If we close below a body, might be looking for long ship. What is happening with DJ, guys? Okay, yeah, we have an alert set. GJ trolling the whole week. Yes, I've heard about it. You're silent. Yes, I'm extremely silent today at this session here. I just wanna get a trade, but I don't want to force anything as well on the indices.
last. I've been thinning out my circle, getting thicker in the wallet. Knowing I'm the greatest, don't care what you call it. Making chess moves, I've been higher than a jet wing. Crossing off my goals, then it's on to the next thing. Blowing at the vineyard, taste the wine on my lips. Bad baby by my side.
Shogun says looking to take a sell at the US30 at 33,326.
If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this. Sucker ducking at the vineyard, taste the wine on my lips. Bad baby by my side, put some wine in her hips. I be moving with the movement, I don't mind getting rich. If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this.
Well, if we break below, I'm actually starting looking for potential longs now. For me, it doesn't matter. Either way. We have been taking out the majority of liquidity below them.
If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this bitch. Sucker ducking at the vineyard, taste the wine on my lips. Bad baby by my side, put some wine in her hips. I be moving with the movement, I don't mind getting rich. If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this bitch. Look, I've been blowing Dutchies just to
There we go. I'm looking for longs now.
working double, trying to double up my bread level. Speak of
Okay. We're changing the trend here. Dynamic. We are coming back up. We're breaking above. If we close above this, it's immediate longs. Volatility index creating lower lows, coming down. Is already below that initial support. All the liquidity below is taken. Okay, I'm long in US30 now. I'm long US30.
Think I'm scared of you, I probably got hell waiting. Tell the laws, those are not my shell casings. I've been at the venue listening to smooth jazz. See these niggas getting thinner, better make your food last. I've been thinning out my circle, getting thicker in the wallet. Knowing I'm the greatest, don't care what you niggas call it. Making chess moves, I've been higher than a jet wing. Crossing off my goals, then it's on to the next thing. Blowing at the vineyard, taste the wine on my lips. Bad baby by my side, put some wine in her hips. Yeah, my gold tick a flicker, I'm on time with this shit. If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this bitch. Sucker ducking at the vineyard, taste the wine on my lips.
I think we can make a move recovery to the upside now.
I be moving with the movement, I don't mind getting rich. If I'm never doing nothing, I'm gon' shine in this bitch.
Candle closure is almost done. If it's above, I immediately enter. Immediately enter. Market. Let me set it up right now so you guys can see. By the way, we reached 500 likes. Let's do the giveaway as well very soon. Let me know if you guys want to do the giveaway right now. Of course, give it a couple more minutes. Still no 5-minute candle closure. I do like it now. We have the double top formation. If we do close above it, immediate entry. There we go. The VIX is coming down. Let me know how you guys want to do the giveaway today. We can choose. You can choose Twitter, Instagram, or just a question on YouTube. Let me know. Gonna give away. We have what? 500 likes. Gonna give away $50 cash. Depends on the question. Alright, volatility index is coming down very significant right now. We're almost there. We're almost there. All right, entry. We have the closure right now. US30 entry long. Let's do the giveaway right now. If you guys want to do Instagram, we can. Or do you guys prefer Twitter? Let me know. IG. Many of you guys want IG, okay. All right, go to this. This is what I like here. I like this particular reaction. Place a comment like under this photo right here. A video right there, and we're gonna get it sorted. Short on GU here. Smaller trade setup. This is a short-term trade. Pretty much a scalp. What we're doing, what we're trading here. That's it. We're coming very close to the equilibrium right now. All right, I'm gonna cash out very shortly here. Okay, GU. We're gonna cash out. I'm still trying to figure out how I can close my position partially. I still do not know. If you click cross, no, it closed there. Right there, okay? Place a comment, like, I'm gonna pick a random comment, so it's gonna be random. Everyone has equal chance to win here. We can do it later again. We're gonna do it 1 or 2 times today. Finally. 33 seconds. Stop loss can already be very tight for me right now. Minor stop loss. .1% stop loss right now. Again, this video right here is the second video.
This is what I
With this shirt on, okay?
now. So yeah, somewhat like this, stop loss above the highs.
All right, stop loss and break even. There we go, guys. Man, that was tense. This session. I don't know why, but this session was tense too. Where do you buy shirts? Bali. Take a little bit of profits, why not? I'm gonna take a little bit of profits right now. Done. I'll be right back. I need a drink. So what happened? Volatility index came down. Starting to look weaker right now. Yeah, we took a little bit of profits already. So I was really patient this session, just due to the manipulation and stuff. Want to be very careful. Want to really make sure that we're following the momentum, and we're catching the momentum of a trade. And it takes a long time. Seems like it never would come, but eventually, long or short, that didn't matter. But the volatility indexes give you that sign here, and that's the good part about it. We're not completely there yet, but this is the best what I can get for now. Def next TP is definitely at right this zone right there. It took a bit long, guys. My apologies. But I just want to make sure that We're keeping my win rate at the level I want it to be. So less talking. Thanks, Lorenzo, for the deep insight. Depth insight is the same way you trade the Dow every New York session, open range breakout correlation with the VIX. Not always, but when the opportunities are there, for sure, for sure. We just started to come down. We first were like, okay, we can look for shorts, but then we started to range around it. And you know, the moment we came back up again, I was like, no, we might be, you know, manipulating the highs right now. Liquidity has been taken. Now we might be reversing. The only way to confirm this is with the volatility index. We couldn't close below. We broke again underneath that zone. But taking profits is never a bad idea. So that's why we took some profits already. Because they can sleep good at night. All right, let's do the giveaway soon. One more time if you guys want to join. Place a comment. Make sure it's only one comment. Okay. Just because. And I want to make sure, because we have some comments in the under this post from previously right here, once we posted it. So I want to make sure that you're actually in the community as well, and that you're actually in watching. Otherwise, we're going to give it to somebody else. Now we're holding above that high. That's good. Fluidity says from Jamaica. Yes, sir. He's so funny, bro. He's so funny.
What's up, bro? Can I tell you a secret?
What's good, bro?
I did it with my cousin one time.
Fuck it, bro. Was she bad?
She was bad, that's the thing.
Hey, man.
And she's not like my cousin.
Right.
You know, she was like my uncle's daughter. So, yeah, I mean, she was my cousin, basically.
Yes. There's no way around it, bro.
But she my second cousin.
Fuck it.
So I'm not like a freak.
Right, where like you ain't go with the bitch, like
yeah, exactly.
As long as it's not like your sibling.
Well, it's funny you say that, because my sister.
Nah, no way, bro. No way.
Okay. There we go. Continuation. Wait for that closure. If you close like that, fantastic. 40 seconds. Giveaway in 5 minutes. Was it not a perfect ICT bullet? Yes, I actually was watching it. I was watching it today. Okay, beautiful closure. Beautiful closure. Who's in the US30? Okay, we're gonna face a little bit of resistance now. Volatility index, look at that. Volatility index coming down. You might be looking for some profits here, for some TP2 here, to be honest, right now. Because the VIX right now is already coming into that zone here. There we go. I'm gonna wait for that 5-minute closure also for the VIX, and based on that, I will decide if I'm gonna take some extra profits right now. How do you deal with psychology when you're in a trade? You look relaxed. Yeah, well, you know, I accept my fate. I accept my fate, but I want to make sure that I at least done everything right according to my plan. Because I will get pissed off if I do something against my own rules, against my own book. That seems very good. Seems very good. Okay, TP2. Do you only follow or use the strategy? I have a couple of different strategies. Let's say two different strategies. It depends on the market condition. Let's go. That's a massive move. Massive expansion. Let me do the giveaway right now. Massive expansion. You can move your stop loss, guys, to this low. Right below the zone. So you can move your stop loss to profit right now. Take out the highs. How many moves is this? 130. $130 so far. What an expansion, wow. Okay. Let's do the giveaway now. The best part. Number one, you get $50. Number two, you can get access if you're not into my private group, which is actually closed. Okay, normally it costs $97. It's closed. We do not accept any more people. So if you're in it, you can still get access here. So you get something extra, which is a lot of perks as well. So let's do it. Let me know if you guys are ready. And the winner is Mr. Weiler. Are you watching me, my friend? Or are you here right now? Let me know. If so, congratulations. Let me know if you're here. Weiler story. Yes, sir, you're here. Okay, congrats. Send me a message on Instagram with this account. $50, access to the V2. Our private Discord right there. New giveaway tomorrow. Okay, stop loss in profit. So the stop loss at 33,400. 33,400, yeah. Well, Lorenzo, can you share other strategy that you mentioned for trading US30? That's the 1 minute for value gaps hybrid strategy. It's on my YouTube channel. You have a complete tutorial there. So have a look at it on my channel, my friend. You will find it for value gap scalping hybrid strategy. So why this zone? We want to fill up that wick here. And we want to come back to that range, which we were beforehand. So yeah, being quiet sometimes has his perks. Gave me a little bit more focus. Had to make it happen today. Had to make it happen today. It's like a sport. It's like a performance, right? Island Boss says, gotta run bro, locked in profits, gonna spend the rest of the day with the fam on this holiday. Enjoy, my friend, enjoy. What's your diet and lifestyle? Your skin is glowing and fresh. I don't smoke. I barely drink. I drink very occasionally. Getting some sun lately again. Drinking a lot of water. You guys see me drinking water all the time. Water or tea. And I fast during the day. I do not eat during the day. I eat only when it's dark. Hey brother, you have truly changed my life. Quit my day job. I'm now training full time. This is all because of your vids and motivation. You're the man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. Wow. So 50% has been taken. Ron says, thank you, Lorenzo. Great trade. US30 is like watching a horror film. It is. It's a slaughter. It is a slaughter. Check GJ. Wow. Yeah. Oh, it's $1. Okay, no, I was like, okay. Yeah. I have still an alert set right now. Just in case. Lorenzo, put the open price per year and you will see something interesting at the dollar. We'll check it out. We'll check it out in a second. Okay, we're reaching now again some resistance here. We're reaching now the value area low again of that range. So if you're happy with your profits, you can close now your position completely here. Or you say, okay, I close like another 20%. This is what I'm gonna do. Done. And I leave the rest running and that's it. The rest running and then stop loss just still underneath that zone. Maybe you hold here and look for the continuation. You never know. You hold in this candle structure right there. Look for the continuation. Put your stop loss above it, underneath, and that's it. I'm just gonna let it run. We have taken 3 profits right now. Around $500. Not too crazy, but easy money. And we leave the rest running. Okay, we can close another 400 maybe if we let it run, or we get another $100 from our stop loss. So you can just you can decide. Either you close it in full or you do what I do. Close 70% and leave 30% running and put the last 30% still underneath. So there is still chance of a rebound for a continuation potential. But if you're happy with your profits, you take it. Shane May, you're sleeping the whole day, eating a meal in the morning is the most important. I have found out for myself personally that I get very... if I eat in the morning, I'm not as productive that when I eat later on during the day. Kind of like my instinct, maybe my survival instinct or something like that, that I still want to like accomplish something first. Once I'm done, I deserve to eat, kind of mentality right there. So stop loss is now underneath that zone, which is right there. Johnny says I closed at 3.5% gain. Off to the gym. Enjoy, my man. Great. Potential selfie break below. No, I think that I mean we are still above this high, but I'm not interested in looking for sales now at the moment. Oh, we made our money. Might look at another pair real quick after that. But our stop loss is at this low for a reason. With the intention that we can still hold the last 30%. Two streams today. My first stream today was the Asian session. We streamed for 5 hours. We are already right now in for 3 hours. So we have streamed a total of 8 hours in total right now. Eight-hour stream today. It's good to close it with a win. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. That's why our stop loss is below that zone. So I'm always looking to place a stop loss below a certain level, which I still believe could hold. VIX is breaking down. VIX is breaking down here. It's a great sign, guys. It's a really good sign. What do you think more or less of gold bottom? Great question. It's looking very bearish for me right now. And also on the daily, we've been talking about it. If we close a daily level like this, we might still see pullback, but I'm looking for the continuation to the downside. With the dollar coming up right here, there is no stopping right now until I believe like the 104. The 104.1. This is like the resistance. This is where we can come down towards to. So yeah. Let me know what you guys did with the US30 right now. Give me a breakdown, give me an update on how you manage your trade. Ruffles is closed in full. 10 juice is still in. Closed all in TP3. 100% closed, still in, closed full. If the VIX closes below, I'm keeping my position open here. If we close above, but no, look at that. The VIX is tanking. It took out the highs. It reversed, coming down. US30 is facing resistance right here, but a continuation is possible here. So we're gonna find out. If you do come down, fantastic. So we're gonna find out. We can keep it running here. 33% still in. Stop loss at 33.94. Yeah, same. Okay. Jeff says took profit in both initial positions, then bought again the recent pullback. Okay, many of you guys closed it. Some of you guys are still in. Stop loss in profit. Alright, still possible. Looking for the continuation here. Crefan says you recovered my challenge from a 6% drawdown. Thank you, Lorenzo. Oh, that's amazing. 3 days, half challenge complete. What do you think of GJ? I think that GJ is showing us... we can better look at the yen. No, just no. I'm neutral. I'm neutral. The yen is still looking bearish. GJ is creating highs, all-time highs, or highs since whatever, how long. Higher highs, higher lows. Not looking too long. Not looking too short yet. I'm just waiting and seeing and observing a little bit how it moves here. Because at some point, we have to flip here. Especially when we look at the yen right now. Majid Al-Rayan just subscribed. Thank you, my man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Will we still be live in 2 hours? I mean, we will see in the market. The volume is still there. So we pretty much came. We were maybe in drawdown for 5 seconds. And we came in profit and that's it. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. As minimum drawdown as possible. When there is enough volume in the market. So when the momentum is there. And then just ride the momentum. Ride the momentum wave. And it takes a lot of patience. Because you really... You know, it seems like a trade will never come. And then boom. it happens, and it's very precise in order to then execute at the right moment, because before you know it, you miss it. Do you think it's possible to sell now? With the VIX being this weak and a closure on the 30-minute candle in 3 minutes, I'm not a big fan of selling right now. We could face some resistance though, at the moment. What made you think to go long and not short anymore? We saw that flip. So we saw that we came down and we started to flip here. So we started to create an internal high. We came back up, we retested it, and we broke a new high. So it's like, you come down, that was great, fantastic. We had a close, we were looking for shorts. We come up, fantastic, still the retest. We came down, okay, we failed to break the low, was not a good sign. We then broke the high. And that was that flip. And then at that moment, the volatility index broke down and closed below. And that higher high was that confirmation. So that higher high closure. Kind of like now, seeing it breaks higher yo. Yes, correct. However, the only thing now is that the volatility index is looking much weaker. And we have a 30-minute candle closure in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So that's the difference here. Damn, Lorenzo, a serious question. At 10 a.m. when the 5-minute candle broke and closed below the low, why didn't you sell and how did you avoid that trap? It has to do with the timing in the market. So the moment we came down, it was again around the New York Stock Exchange open. And what tends to happen is that, you know, you should never really trust it when you come down and you break the low just around the New York Stock Exchange open. So you just want to be patient and see how it evolves. But the main thing again was the volatility index. It was again this thing. If we would have had closed with a body closure above this previous high, so we came down. This was the moment when or we came up all the way. This was the moment when the S&P came down, or the US30 came down. First of all, but we failed to break and close above here. We broke it, we didn't close it. If we closed there, I would have immediately entered. We didn't close there. We just wicked and we failed to break above. And I was waiting for a long time to eventually break above and close there, but it never happened. And then we saw it flipping. We saw the flip closing below while the S&P 500 or while the US30 broke this high. That's why we use the correlations, and that's why it's such a powerful tool, because you can really avoid also a lot of losing trades. Not just get more winning trades, but also avoid a lot of losing trades. Sometimes you don't take a winning trade, but at least you avoided a losing trade. Yes, this is why we have to be patient. Yes, I know it's boring, you know, and it feels like that we're missing out and that we're, you know, gonna fail today, not getting a trade done. But there is just no other way around it. You just have to wait sometimes. Damon, do you always wait for the correlation? Is this the reliable tool every session? I'll show you what I think about that question.
Bruh.
All right. Just so you know. Thank you, Damon, for your attention all day as well, during the Asia session as well. There we go. Broke a new high. Beautiful. That was the perfect bounce. That's why we put our stop loss right below that zone. We came down. It held. That's why we use supply and demand. Or supportive resistance. It depends what you prefer. There we go. Beautiful. And the volatility index as well closed a 30-minute candle below. New higher high. One hour candle closure has been done a couple minutes ago. Okay, so we're getting there. I might gonna sell my position. Might gonna close it soon. Get my money, get out of the market. Make like a nice $700. And sleep like a baby. There we go. Okay. We're again around that value area low of the range. So that's why we're facing resistance again. Let's see how we close. Now I'm gonna close. I'm gonna close my position. Whatever happens, happens. Bye-bye. Okay, we took our profits, guys. Around 700. Only risking 0.4%, so a smaller risk. Press a W in the chat. Feels good to be focused and then eventually looking for sells, and then no, we flipped into buys. Boom. All right. I mean, that's it for today, guys. All right. Thank you so much for today's session. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. We had a 5-hour stream during Asia. We had a 3-hour stream. A 3.5-hour stream right now. It's time for me to take a little break here. Closing with a winning trade is the best. I closed my position in full. I think many of you guys did as well here. So I'm just going to chill a bit. Take a little break. Thank you tomorrow. Thank you guys. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I keep you guys updated what I'm going to do here. Because I need to finalize the our free cryptocurrency course that's going to get released. Which is going to be a game changer. Also using the correlations as well. So I'm going to figure out if we are able to stream. Tomorrow everything will be clear here. Because I want to finalize it. I want to release it this weekend. This weekend we're going to release our course. If you want to have access to that. Okay. Oh. Well, anyways, it's a nice announcement in general. Okay. Then have a look at Discord. Join our Discord. All right. I'll keep you guys updated about everything that's happening there in regards to what we're doing. And also, of course, I'm going to pay very close attention to the Mentor charts right now. And I'm going to keep putting new trade setups in there on a consistent basis, okay? So this is what I'm going to do. Eventually this turned into a long, but you know, we were live. All right, when I'm not live, I'll keep you guys very updated about what I'm doing. So that's another reason to join our Discord as well. And of course, join our beautiful community. And let's have some fun together. Thank you so much. Romeo. Maro. Rafael, as always, my man. Okay, guys, thank you so much. See you later. Ciao, ciao.